You know, I have to say, I'm happy that someone decided to do that. I'm glad that Steve decided, hey, look, Elvis, your career's in the toilet basically, and you need to have a way of actually doing things. You know, I think that would actually be perfect. And I think that he should have been the new manager rather than the producer because I think Steve would have actually helped him a long way. Now, let me see what Rose had to say too. Um, no singers back then would sing in the ghetto. Elvis said, I will do it. Exactly. He wrote a song about in the ghetto. Matter of fact, he actually grew up in a black neighborhood as well, if I'm not mistaken. And also too, that might also have some inspiration behind the fact that he wrote in the ghetto as well, because he can actually relate to it because he was actually in that part, in those parts and everything too. So, that's just a little insight that I believe. So, anyways, Steve knew. So, anyways, at that time, whenever he decides to do the relaunch, first half of the show was to showcase that Elvis can still perform. He goes out on stage with just a guitar. Now, picture this, okay? We always talk about Nirvana. We always talk about Kurt Cobain and stuff like that when it comes down to the 90s, when we look at MTV Unplugged, right? This is basically Elvis Unplugged. He comes out there with no set list at all, total improv. Comes in with his leather motorcycle gear, and he comes out there and sings, Baby, What Do You Want Me to Do? And oh my God, I'm going to be honest with you, that song gave me goosebumps when I first heard it after this documentary, because I didn't know that he even did that. And also, too, basically, Steve was actually, they were up to like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning doing improv.